Well, I just got saved by the bell. You were just trashing me. Somehow that wasn't recording. Let's go back to this. So evidently...
Evidently what?
You're saying I ruined...
What was the last thing we got?
It was literally you just sitting down. Oh, this is such a tragedy. You were hammering me.
Well, there's no shortage of irritation from last night, so we can retell the story. What do you want to know?
I thought
how you
I know I was
kind of sort of ruined it. You didn't ruin it. I woke up.
I only yelled out
like
three times.
Only yelled out 3 times. You know what? When I do the Bitch Please podcast, which will be happening soon, by the way, I need to talk about. You know what? I'm going to save it because last night was a perfect example of. Women need to realize their boyfriend's strengths and weaknesses. And I knew that this sort of thing was going to be a weakness, and I should have listened to that instinct. Okay, but anyway, the point is,
no, I went there and I got
you were drunk,
and
you were drunk as a skunk. All right, let's start from the beginning. Okay.
But I want you to know this. I want you to know this. I'm not saying I'm innocent. I need you to hear me.
No, you don't need to. I don't need to hear anything right now.
I went there. I wanted to have a good time.
No,
I
you
was
didn't.
like, I'm going here.
Didn't.
Yes, I did.
Because you would have tried but you didn't. Because it's
I
not
came
in
in.
you.
She fucking rode a horse out of a vagina.
Oh my God, that was something different. She came out of a vagina in a different part.
In a different part.
Sounds so ridiculous to talk about.
It was
it was
gay Spinal Tap.
Oh no, I mean it was the gayest thing ever. But it was. I mean, I thought it was fantastic. It was every musical theater crazy. Artsy kind of fantasy rolled into one. It was completely over the top and completely ridiculous, but it was so much fun. I had a great time. No, what happened is this.
I'm the worst.
You came home.
No, what happened was your girlfriend bailed on you. Bailed on you. Okay?
Well, no,
I was a bad fit for that team.
Well,
okay?
no, I never.
It's like Dwight Howard with the Lakers.
Once we got tickets and I realized how much they were, I asked a couple people, and they, weren't able to do it for various reasons. Nobody bailed. No one said to me, yes, I'm definitely going, because we didn't have definite tickets until the last minute. So you come back from watching the Pats and the Ravens?
Yeah, very good. I walked down the street. I was drunk.
Yeah, you came home. You were drunk. You told me you had pounded 6 beers, and you were sloppy, and you were sliding around on the hardwood floor on your socks.
Probably 7 or 8.
Trying to find your shoes, which took half an hour for some strange reason.
Didn't take half an hour.
I'm trying to do what you do, which is to make it funny.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're such a fucking hypocrite on your own damn podcast. It's like you want to live in this world where it's like all your rules, and then someone comes in and tries to do a little bit of it, and you're not having it.
Look, I got to be honest with you. It is my podcast, so it is my fucking rules. But when I said that, it didn't take a half hour. It wasn't coming from. I was coming from me being embarrassed. Like, oh, was I that drunk?
You should be embarrassed because you were embarrassing. Okay, so then we got into a cab.
Tell the story. What did I say when I went into this and I saw the women over there?
We were walking up to try to find Will Call, and there was just a group of girls standing, talking to each other, about to go in or whatever, and you just go, ladies! Really loud.
I remember that. That was funny.
Apropos of nothing.
Apropos.
Oh, no. Here's what happened.
I'll tell you why.
No,
they were sitting there with their horseshoes on. What are you? You're not supposed to say something? You want
attention? No, you're not supposed to say anything. You need to shut your fucking mouth.
You want some fucking attention?
I just forgot the best part. In the cab. So we're in the cab. And we're waiting. We're in traffic or something because, Bill's drunk or whatever. I plan on having drinks with this thing. So we're taking a cab and being responsible. And this young white guy who's homeless who comes up with a sign. Do you remember this? And the sign said, "Smiles are free." And you just went, "Get a job, you fucking bum."
Yeah. I'm reverse racist when it comes to homeless people. White male, fucking heterosexual. There's no reason for you to be homeless.
Poverty affects a lot of different people, Bill. Not just
now, the way Lady Gaga would have done that, she would have been like, "Poverty," and looked up at the ceiling. Affects everyone.
So you're saying because he's like a white male age this to this, it's like, why are you kind of, you're already set up for so-called success, and that's why. What you know what? We're getting past the point. Anyway, we get in there. You do your
fucking job.
You do your ladies thing. Well, if it were that simple, he would. I'm like tapping out of this.
Don't do that. Don't be like that. Listen, there's a reason why the expression bum exists. You're a bum. The reason why that word came up is because there's people out there who are bums. Okay? Smiles are free. First of all, he's a hack. He didn't come up with that. It's nothing fucking original. He's not thinking outside the box. I mean, this guy needs to challenge himself. I mean, you think I like getting heckled on stage? I go up there to make you fucking laugh, forget about your problems. I go on stage, hey, go fuck yourself, you redheaded cunt. I got to deal with that. This guy should be walking up and down the street with his stupid sign. He doesn't get heckled.
Can we go back to the Lady Gaga thing?
Sure,
I mean,
absolutely.
I know I brought it up,
Okay,
but I shouldn't have because I'm already annoyed with you.
Oh, really?
So anyway, we get into the show, and what else happened?
Why did I have her on?
What?
I said, why did I have you on? To get I was having a good time. Go ahead, berate me.
You should be berated. You deserve to be berated after the things that you pulled last night. Then, as we're in the concert, at various times, you go, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, with the self-help horse shit. Oh, it's driving me fucking nuts. Nia, she was doing that after every fucking song, and I only said Jesus fucking Christ 3 times. It was a fucking 2-hour fucking concert.
You actually only said it once. I was exaggerating.
Okay, so I only said it one fucking time, and the whole time I'm going, do not ruin this for Nia.
Well, guess what? You failed.
What? Yeah, she could. Oh, my God.
Epic fail.
I got to tell you
because
something.
try as you might,
let me
if
tell
you
something.
don't like something, you are going to
Do you know
ruin
why
it for
I took you
everybody
there?
else.
Do you know why I took you there?
Why did you?
Because I love you. That's why, and I knew it was fucking important to you, and I knew that you were bummed that your friend bailed, and I said I was going to fucking go. Should I have had 8 Budweisers before I went there? No. But even in my drunken stupor, yelling at white homeless people and those fucking girls with the horseshoes, I still only said Jesus fucking Christ in 2.5 fucking hours, watching somebody pulling plants out of the fucking crowd, ripping off Madonna, who couldn't really even fucking dance, coming out of a castle in a fucking vagina. I said Jesus fucking Christ 3 times. That's pretty fucking good.
You shouldn't have gone then. You should not have gone. And I said to you beforehand, why are you doing this? You know this is not your thing.
Because you wanted to see Lady Gaga when she was at the Wiltern, and
no one would go with me.
And you brought it, and no one would go with you. It made me feel bad, and you fucking been bringing it up for 4 fucking years, and I was like, God damn it, she's going to see it this time. And I'm going to go there. And had I not had 8 fucking Budweisers, I just would have rolled my eyes and said, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay? But the problem with Lady Gaga is no one in her fucking circle is going, Jesus fucking Christ.
Of course not. She's a huge pop star.
Right.
Why should there be? Well, you know what? It's very easy.
I was actually
for you
helping
now
her out.
To sit. Oh, right. It's like she needs your fucking help. Are you kidding me? That whole place was
great were the
full
seats?
of her.
How great were the seats?
The seats were amazing. I got great pictures. No, I had a great time. But like I said, I will discuss this on my own podcast, the Bitch Please podcast.
Can I get a little bit of credit? Jesus fucking Christ, only 3 times. What I saw.
No, you only said it once.
Okay, I said it one fucking time.
You
Watching that Spinal Tap shit.
You didn't even need to say it at all. I said to you, don't come if it's going to be something where you're going to be rolling your eyes and being obnoxious. And what happened? You came and you were obnoxious.
No, I wasn't.
You don't even remember. You were like, I wasn't drunk. What are you talking about? You don't even remember half this shit.
Wasn't.
I'm telling you it for the
Okay,
first time
well,
in your mind.
how I remember it.
It doesn't matter how you remember it. You were too drunk to remember anything.
I stood up for the first song. By the second song, I was sitting down, and I was like,
I don't care. It doesn't matter if you're sitting down.
And I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to ruin this for her. And I stood back up. At one point, I was texting with a friend of mine about the game, and you said, who are you texting to?
Yeah.
That's the longest text I've ever seen. And I was fucking breaking down the game, and I was letting you enjoy the fucking the thing there.
I did enjoy it.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. But I just listened to my instincts on that one.
Which is what?
That you shouldn't have gone.
All right, well, fuck it then. I tried. You tried
and you failed. Miserably.
I thought you were having a good time.
I was having a good time. But there were moments where I was just like,
Yeah, you know something?
What?
You should have listened to your instincts.
I should have.
You know something?
I will.
People listen to this podcast know better than to go to a Lady Gaga concert with me. They know fucking better than that.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
I did, those tickets were not fucking cheap.
They were not.
They were not cheap. And I fucking went there, and I put some fucking money in that broad's fucking pockets. And after the 5th fucking hour of her self-help horseshit, and then claiming that everybody said that you couldn't bring the gay underground to the mainstream, when fucking it hasn't been underground for forever.
Yes. Well, I'm not.
They make
disputing
sitcoms
that.
about gay guys. This is Will and Grace, fucking Modern Family, that show that's ripping off Modern Family. That fucking gay black dude on the Tyra Banks show wears the chandelier on his fucking head. The other one with the
What are you talking
silver
about?
hair. It's not underground anymore.
You try to describe things that you don't know the names of. It's just
Next Top Model.
fantastic. America's Next Top Model.
America's Next Top Model.
There you
that
go.
fucking guy there who like, you know, this,
Miss J
yeah, that dude.
and Mr. J. Mr.
Okay,
J has
let me
the
tell you
highlighted
something.
hair.
If that fucking guy was on TV when I was growing up, they would have been fucking like, oh, like they would have been like, what the? They couldn't believe it. If he was just like, or if there was anybody openly gay when I was growing, like it's over. Nobody gives a fuck anymore, and they shouldn't. Okay, it's like I can't explain for her to claim that. Like what I watched last night, all right, in no way. I guess if she was in Nebraska, that would be shocking. But I watched that shit, and none of it was shocking to me. And I was just sort of looking at it going like, she's fucking ripping Madonna off brutally.
Yeah, but when she came in on that black horse, though, that was like I stopped in my tracks. We hadn't even gotten to our seats yet, and I was like, "What?" Oh,
I gotta
that
admit
was
something,
amazing.
and this is why.
No,
this
don't
is,
admit
this is
anything because I really
this
don't
is
want to hear
why-
anything that's going to continue to disappoint.
No, this
me
is actually making
about
fun of me.
you.
This is going to make fun of me, though.
Yeah,
I was so drunk at that point. When I brought up the horse on the podcast, there was part of me going, now, was that a horse or is that two people in the horse, you know, where you hang onto the guy's waist and then you walk in? You know, the horse costume. You know, the horse costume back
like
in the vaudeville
somebody's the
days?
ass and somebody's the front.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was two guys on like stilts.
No, it was an actual horse.
It was an actual horse.
It's a beautiful horse.
Poor fucking horse.
I know.
It's on the road. It's fucking got a smack habit.
That horse is going everywhere with them. Maybe it's a different horse in every city. Like they planned it out, and she was like, "I need to have a black stallion."
All right.
So
No.
make sure everywhere we're
No,
going.
because you
now
have-
they brought that horse. Huh?
You have to have a horse that isn't going to freak out with a bunch of shirtless people.
gyrating all over
Oh my
the
God!
place.
What about the girl who's just completely naked? And she
Oh, in the crowd,
She goes, "Give it
there's a
up for that
topless girl."
naked mermaid," and then they just show this girl. Just,
And then, wait, and Gaga said, "Are you over 18?" And she was okay, good. All right. Sure, she had her tits out.
yeah, that was funny, and I
That was
laughed.
funny.
I laughed.
No.
Nia, I swear to God, in my heart of hearts, I came there to be entertained.
And you know what? I believe you because I know you. I believe that you. Of course, the only reason why you, Bill Burr, would ever go to a Lady Gaga concert is because you love me. I know that because there is no way in hell you would ever do that for anyone else. Never.
No, and she can sing. That's
So
what I like.
get-
She
she
can
sang.
sing.
She can sing live.
The
she played
drummer was
piano.
the shit.
He was.
I
Oh
had
my
some
God,
positive-
that drummer was awesome.
Yeah, too bad he was in the dungeon. You couldn't even see him.
I know.
That guy was fucking
No,
awesome.
I get it. I know you have good intentions, but that's my point, though. As someone who is in a relationship and has known you for a long time, like I need to understand your limitations. And as much as you might have good intentions,
You like how she says that, everybody? Like I have some sort of special needs.
You do have special needs. You are my special needs child. You
All right.
have good intentions,
You know,
but
I
you
think I've had
have
about
your
enough.
limits, and I need to recognize that in you and be like, "Oh, he can't go to this because he won't know how to act." So it's fine, but I appreciate you. You got the tickets for me.
I would
Thank
go.
you.
I will go to that shit again
Thank
next time.
you.
I will be stone fucking sober, and I won't yell out Jesus fucking Christ. I wish I knew what the fuck she said when she said it. And I swear to God, it would have been. I would be vindicated. I just don't have that evidence because I don't remember it.
Okay, well, whatever.
All right, whatever. That's the podcast for this week.